们的计划听上去不错，可你们真有十足把握将那元奥之主逼入阵风至宝中吗？
我为宇宙，九霄河，银色国度，神开，将真可耻！人族叛徒，居然有脸在我面前现身，让我先去会会那元奥之主，我倒要看他有多大本事。
I also share more audio content and updates on my website. Feel free to check the link in the description if you're interested. Swallowed Star Episode 222. Yuano Universe Lord wields a bizarre relic. Yuano Universe Lord sweeps across the universe with no equal. Dozens of Universe Lords join forces to suppress him. Holding a golden toad supreme treasure, Luofeng ventures alone into the Yuanao secret realm. Any target locked by the toad's red eyes, regardless of identity or strength, is annihilated on the spot. From undying immortals to universe venerables, Luofeng cuts through all opposition, slaying 14 experts in succession. What appears to be a straightforward purge mission is at its core a carefully orchestrated conspiracy by Yuanao, Universe Lord. Through Luofeng's actions, he intends to announce to the entire original universe that within the Yuanao secret realm lies a taboo object even the will of the universe fears. Step by step, he draws in the ancestral god religion and all peak races into the battlefield he has prepared. In truth, Yuanao Universe Lord is a sole servant of Genjia King, a true god of the universe ocean. All his schemes serve to pave the way for the divine eye race of the second reincarnation era, and to foreshadow the descent of the ultimate cosmic calamity, the realm beasts. He spares no cost using the black divine wood to continuously corrupt the origin of the original universe, all to create a universe-shaking event and lure all peak races and dozens of universe lords into the Yuanao secret realm. His true trump card, the complete map of the Qingfeng realm deep within the universe ocean, one of the three great forbidden zones. It holds treasures and opportunities that can drive even universe strongest beings into madness. Through this grand encirclement, he intends to cast out the map and incite the peak races into frenzied conflict over its fragments, completely disrupting the balance of power in the original universe and weakening the human race's peak combat strength, especially tying down the giant axe founder, who has ventured alone into the universe ocean. At this moment, Yuanao Universe Lord glares at Luofeng with his single eye and demands his true name. Luofeng laughs loudly, reverting to his original appearance, silver armor, silver wings, black hair, and declares his name. Yuanao is utterly shocked. A solitary cultivator who became a Universe Lord, in the early days of the universe, he has long lived in seclusion, cut off from news. He never expected that Luofeng, once a human genius, would ascend to the rank of Universe Lord in just over 100,000 years. He has heard of Luofeng slaughtering over 6,000 universe venerables from the three great alliances, and immediately demands Luofeng hand over a high-tier supreme treasure as compensation. Luofeng refuses without hesitation, stating he acts under the orders of the ancestral god religion to eliminate Yuanao, Universe Lord, and his subordinates. This ignites Yuanao's boundless fury. He roars wildly, declaring that after countless eras of domination, even universe strongest beings cannot kill him, and he fears no ancestral god religion. A great battle erupts. Yuanao attacks fiercely with a massive shield and bronze hammer. Luofeng draws his peak supreme treasure blade, Yueke, to block the strikes, provoking him further and forcing out Yuanao's strongest secret technique, burning annihilation. In the end, Luofeng withstands the devastating blow, losing only 2/10,000ths of his divine body, leaving Yuanao completely stunned. Then madness ignites in Yuanao's eye. He puts away the hammer and takes out a broken piece of black wood, a bizarre object. The moment it appears, it emits a terrifying pressure nearly equal to a supreme treasure. Through the golden toad, Luofeng instantly confirms this is the core target of the mission. The unique fluctuations it emits spread across the entire original universe. The demon race, Northern Border Alliance, Ancestral, God Religion, Insect Race, Starry Sky, Beast Alliance, and other superpowers all sense it immediately and dispatch Universe Lords toward the Yuanao secret realm. Behind them, universe strongest beings silently observe. Only the human race fails to respond in time. The giant axe founder is in the universe ocean, and the machine race father god is in another universe. Using his absolute control over space-time within the Golden Kingdom, Luo Feng carefully observes the Black Divine Wood. Though it possesses boundless power, it fills him with unease. Even a supreme treasure like the Star Tower does not threaten the original universe. Yet this dead object triggers the Golden Toad's warning, truly bizarre. Yuan, seeing this, grows even more arrogant. He roars again and unleashes burning annihilation. A blazing stellar cloud engulfs him as his aura surges. Luo Feng holds nothing back. Roaring, he activates his strongest secret technique, I Am the Universe. Endless, chaotic airflow spreads instantly, turning a billion-kilometer radius into a miniature universe. Then Luo Feng stacks 3 non-conflicting methods: the miniature universe Golden Kingdom and 9 Xiao River, combining their power. In an instant, they crush and shatter Yuano's flame domain. The 9 Xiao River surges forward with world-destroying force, even affecting Yuano himself. Enraged, Yuano reveals his full divine body, millions of kilometers tall, grasping the Black Divine Wood, now greatly expanded and pouring all the power of burning annihilation into it as he smashes it toward Luo Feng. This single strike shatters layers of the 9 Xiao River. Luo Feng can only gather the chaotic airflow into his blade and strike with full force. After the earth-shattering clash, Luo Feng is blasted back thousands of kilometers. A lightning-fast exchange follows. But after 9 seconds, the miniature universe dissipates. Luo Feng has lost 1/10 of his divine body, while Yuano has lost only 2/1000. Luo Feng knows continuing means certain defeat. With the aid of the Golden Kingdom and 9 Xiao River, he turns into a streak of light and retreats at full speed. Yuano cannot catch him and can only roar furiously. Having reached safety, Luo Feng is shaken. He realizes that with the Black Divine Wood, Yuano's attack power rivals the Galaxy Lord far beyond him. He immediately contacts the ancestral god, admitting he cannot eliminate Yuano, and reports the Black Divine Wood. The ancestral god replies that the source has already been identified, and has dispatched the 9 Nether Lord with 2 Universe Lords for support. Soon Luo Feng receives them via Divine Kingdom teleportation, 9 Nether Lord, along with Yuan Lord and Dark Python Lord. 9 Nether Lord explains they all belong to the 9 Nether lineage of the ancestral god religion, and will jointly handle Yuano. From his tone, Luo Feng senses deeper implications. Upon asking, he learns that beyond the ancestral god religion, all major forces with universe strongest beings, including the demon race, insect race, human race, and Northern Border Alliance, will send universe lords to the Yuano secret realm. Yuan Lord explains further. The Black Divine Wood is a rare relic born only in the 3 great forbidden zones of the universe ocean. Its power is nearly that of a supreme treasure, a sub-supreme treasure. Unlike supreme treasures, relics require no comprehension of secret patterns. Anyone can unleash their full power instantly. But they have a fatal flaw. They are naturally rejected by the original universe and all mini-universes, and severely destabilize the origin of the universe. They are by nature enemies of the universe itself. The solitary Yuano Universe Lord had no knowledge of this secret. He brought the relic back to the original universe. The moment he activated it, the repulsive fluctuations between it and the origin of the universe were clearly detected by every universe strongest being. This immediately drew the covetous attention of all major forces. 9 Nether Lord added that the relic's aura had already fused into Yuano's body, causing him to be rejected by the original universe as well. This time he must be eliminated together with it. Except for special existences like 9 Nether Lord, who fights using avatars and never carries valuable supreme treasures, almost no expert can resist the temptation of such a relic. Without delay, 9 Nether Lord decided to act before other forces could arrive. They still had half a day. The 4 of them immediately set out toward the 12 continents. To draw Yuano out, Luo Feng took the initiative. He unleashed his Golden Kingdom with an 18 light-year radius enveloping all 12 continents. His voice echoed across every inch of space. Enraged, Yuano burst out of the continent instantly. Though wary upon seeing 9 Nether Lord, he remained fearless thanks to the relic. 9 Nether Lord declared that he alone was sufficient, sealed the surrounding space, and struck first. From afar, Luo Feng and the others watched as 9 Nether Lord transformed into an endless 9 Nether Sea, forming a massive vortex that engulfed Yuano entirely. He unleashed his ultimate move, 9 Nether Sea Eye, a devastating technique fueled by self-detonating avatars. After the terrifying explosion, Yuan's divine body was reduced to the size of a fist, utterly disheveled. Luo Feng couldn't help but feel anticipation once he became a universe lord. His own Nether Sea avatar might achieve such power. Yet protected by the black divine wood, Yuan withstood the attack, losing only 1,000th of his divine body. As his body expanded back to millions of kilometers, he burst into manic laughter, declaring that even 9 Nether Lord could not harm him. Relying on the relic, he even boasted that his strength was now nearly that of a universe's strongest being, and openly provoked Luo Feng, Yuan Lord, and Dark Python Lord. Knowing they were no match, the three immediately retreated, teleporting away from the battlefield. They regrouped at a quiet floating mountain range within the Yuan's secret realm. 9 Nether Lord admitted that without the black divine wood, his attack would have severely injured Yuan. But now over 90% of the damage was negated, making it impossible to inflict real harm. Luo Feng also realized that 9 Nether Lord was already among the top universe lords, on par with Chaos City Lord and Galaxy Lord. Even he could not deal with Yuan under the constraints of the original universe. Even a universe's strongest being would struggle to kill Yuan head-on while he possessed the relic. They decided to hold position and wait for other forces to arrive. The first to arrive was the insect race's Ming Lian Lord. She brought 1,000 top-tier universe overlord-level warriors and launched a coordinated assault. But even their overwhelming combined power was easily blocked by Yuan wielding the black divine wood. Realizing it was futile, she quickly withdrew and joined 9 Nether Lords' group, choosing to observe and report back to the Insect Queen. Soon after, the demon races Sky Wolf Lord and Nether Demon Lord arrived. Even working together, they were completely suppressed by Yuan, who didn't even need to expend much divine power. Humiliated before the watching universe lords, they retreated in disgrace. After this, Yuan grew even more arrogant, laughing wildly in the void, mocking all forces as incapable of taking the relic from him, even if universe strongest beings arrived. One by one, universe lords from the Northern Border Alliance, Starry Sky Beast Alliance, Prison Race, Crystal Race, and other superpowers arrived, yet all suffered heavy losses. Eventually, they gathered near 9 Nether Lords' group to observe the situation. Luo Feng sat cross-legged on a rock, ignoring the hostile glare from Skywolf Lord, his mind full of questions. All major forces had arrived, yet the human race and machine race remained absent. He immediately connected to the virtual universe to consult his teacher, Chaos City Lord. Entering the virtual universe, he went straight to Thunder Island to meet him. Hearing Luo Feng's report, Chaos City Lord was stunned. The human race had received no information, as the giant axe founder was in the universe ocean. Luo Feng explained everything in detail: the ancestral god religion's mission, the relic in Yuan's possession, and the gathering of all forces. Chaos City Lord was both shocked and delighted. He explained that Yuan, tainted by the relic, was now rejected by the original universe. Killing him would not incur punishment. If the relic could be removed from the original universe, the human race could even gain favor from the universe origin, greatly enhancing the potential of future generations. He immediately instructed Luo Feng to summon Ice Peak Lord via Divine Kingdom teleportation. Soon, Luo Feng arrived with Ice Peak Lord, clad in ancient armor sword on his back within the floating mountains. As a direct disciple of the primal ancestor, Ice Peak Lord was extremely powerful, second only to Chaos City Lord. His arrival drew the attention of nearly 20 universe lords. Not long after, Yan Emperor and Juefeng Lord of the 9 Domains Alliance also arrived. Seeing Yan Emperor Ice Peak Lord's killing intent surged, they had old grudges. Back then, when Yan Emperor betrayed the human race, it was Ice Peak Lord who drove him away. Even after countless eras, their hostility remained. Yan Emperor revealed that it was the Sitting Mountain Guest who informed the 9 Domains Alliance. This shocked everyone present. After all, Sitting Mountain Guest is one of the most elusive and troublesome lone universe strongest beings. Seeing that the machine race had still not arrived, 9 Nether Lord decided not to wait any longer. He united 9 factions: human race, ancestral, god religion, demon race, insect race, and others, to discuss a plan. All understood that it was impossible to kill Yuan directly within the original universe. They finally reached a consensus. First, suppress Yuan together, then trap him using top-tier ceiling-type supreme treasures. and send him into a separate universe space, such as the initial universe, where he could be easily killed.